What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Successful Failures. On this episode, we have a very special guest. He goes by the name of Pindell. T is a successful YouTuber with over 2 million subscribers. He's the host of the Real Talk Pill Talk, which I actually happen to be on the latest episode, so you might want to go and check that out. He's all around just a hilarious individual, and on this episode, we happen to have some video technical difficulties in the first couple of minutes. So, kind of just go straight into it. So, let's just get straight into the conversation. Hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get right into it.
Funny, because I just had that the other day. I was looking through my thing, and I see that green bubble. I'm like, I don't even know this girl. Like, why am I in her close friends? Like, I literally have nobody in my close friends, so it's kind of, it's whatever. I just don't, honestly, I don't really too much care, because I know Instagram and stuff, people just be doing that. You know what I'm saying? They be clicking close friend because they want you to be their friends. Matter of fact, I would think some people put you in their close friends because you know somebody they know, and they feel like they may bump into you or something. They'd be like, oh, yo, what's up? Just like try to have small talk, So I don't even think nothing too much about it, man, for real. So It is what it is.
I feel like sometimes when I am in people's close friends, and sometimes I'm in people's close friends that I never really I don't really know, or I never really hung out with, or nothing like that. But a lot of times they got like an ulterior motive. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's a girl that like you or something, and she's trying to be extra seductive in her close friends. Yeah. Or it's a girl that's pushing her OnlyFans in her close friends. And the OnlyFans link is, I'm like, she probably took every guy that follows her and threw him into close friends and who's gonna bite? Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that. I put people in my close friends that I know I'm acquaintances with. But that's because, you know what I mean? You get a large following, kids, younger kids follow me sometimes just from comedy type shit. And I might be, at a strip club or just at a different party or drinking or, having a good time while having fun. You know what I'm saying? Somebody ass shaking right here on my neck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is a close friend. You know what I'm saying? That can't go on a regular. I don't want my mom to see that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So,
I was just about to say that. You don't want your mom to see
it's like that. But, that shit, it's kind of annoying. It's only annoying when you see close friends and you be like, somebody posts a quote. I'm like, why is this shit in a... Yeah. What the fuck? What is this shit, man? Text him, please. Get y'all shit together. I want to see this shit. Text him, I don't want to see no fucking selfie. Close friends is not close friends worthy. Get me out of here. I wish you could get out of someone's close friends. You should be able. It should be I want to get out of here.
Yeah, remove me out of your friends.
Get me out of your close friends button.
I didn't even think about that.
You should be able to be released.
Get me out of this close friends jail.
Because I literally seen that and I was just like, why am I in this person's close friends? And then the thing is, they posting up regular pictures. I'm like, is this a regular picture? It ain't like you showing anything.
I clicked that close friend. I'm thinking to see some ass. Yeah. Some on her friend's titty showing.
Yeah. I remember when I used to be if a girl put me on her close friends, I was like, oh, I'm special. Yeah. But I'm not special. But that was just me thinking real quick. What I really think it comes down to, honestly, is I think it's a marketing strategy. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. If I posted, let's just say you post something on your story regular, right? You might just sift through that shit. But if you see I put you on your close friends, you might really take a look at what I post, because you might be you might be like, what is Mike posting on my close friends?
Exactly. What is she? Okay, I understand. It does. It
kind of goes back to what you said.
Put the green circle just around their profile pic, they finesse it to make seem you ever seen that? I'm like, yo, come on, yo, what the fuck is that all about? I ain't gonna lie, though. I posted a thirst trap before him and just had all the baddies. I'm adding all the baddies to the close friend. Let's see who bite. If 1 or 2 bite, you in there, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Give it a try. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't working. Clear house.
She might put a heart under your story and you be like, oh, got him.
That's crazy.
That's what you like? You know what I'm saying? You in business, for real.
No, but I don't know. It just caught me off guard. Because like I said, that shit could get sticky. That shit could put you in a situation that you didn't ask for. Because if your girl sees your phone and anything like that, you might be like, yo, I swear I never even met this girl. I don't know why she put me on her close friend. I don't even know her full name. I just know her as Tig-O-Biggies _32. I don't know this girl like that. Yeah. But that kind of makes me ask you guys the other question. Would you ever in your life go through your girl's phone or your significant other's phone? You would?
Man, I go through everybody's phone, man. I don't fuck about no girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to go through phone. As soon as you start to hit me with the, what are we? Mm-hmm. I mean,
running through your
let's see
shit.
what we are. Let's really see. Like, don't be asking me for a raise if you out here, playing the field, so I just need to see where you at mentally. And but some guys will be like, yo, should no man go through her phone? Shouldn't you? Right. A real man don't do no shit like that. Man, listen, you be dumb if you want to. If I'm out here paying, I'm putting the money out there. I'm pushing my efforts and my time and my energy. I need to see what type of person you really are and who you really are. It's in that phone. Oh, and fellas,
he said who you are.
It's in that phone. And fellas, I'm gonna give y'all. I don't give a damn. I'll tell you right now. It's bigger than going through the text messages. You want to be quick? Hit the text messages and hit that search. Type in keywords. Sex. Come, CUM, put that in there. Horny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Send me a pic. Type in keywords. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hit Instagram, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But whoop-de-doo, people can delete that. Everybody see the text message, how you can go to deleted text messages and you can see, I got something better than all that. This is the cream of the crop. Every girl has a period app, like when she gets her cycle. So they put in, when they get their period, when the cramps coming, how they breasts, if their breasts was swollen that day, woo. But they also put in when they're intimate. And sometimes they even put the name of the partner, if it was protected or unprotected. Fuck if she flirting with somebody. You gotta see if she getting digged down. Like, you know what I'm saying? So go to that period app, and that's when you can really see. If one of them days she got I had sex today star, and it wasn't you, there you go, my guy.
So let me ask you a question. That ever happened to you? Did you ever check that? Like,
like, you know what I'm saying? This is I ain't just thinking of this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This has happened, but at the same time, like, you got to ask yourself, like, is this somebody that you wanted to be your girl, or y'all just hooking up? Or y'all just talking? Like, but I'm just saying, if she pressuring you for a relationship, want something serious, you got to see how that girl moves. Like, I don't want to wife up nobody that's just jumping around and moving around. And be like, I was going to stop moving around like that if you wife me up. Nah, fam. It don't work like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? No aspect work like that. Like, hey, I was going let's do sports. If you're an athlete and you're a wide receiver, it ain't no, I was gonna start working out if y'all pick me up.
Pick me up.
Nah, exactly. I gotta be ready.
Yeah, you gotta be ready.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta be already in shape, ready for the
right.
game. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, you know, no other phase works like that. Like, I was gonna start working hard once y'all gave me a raise.
Yeah.
No. Shit don't work like that.
Yeah, and that's definitely true, because I mean I would definitely go through my girl phone. You know
Have you ever?
Definitely, yes, of course.
Yeah, you sound like you just finished going through it.
No. I mean, but I'm just saying I definitely would, and I have. You understand? Like, you crazy? Like, no, because trust me, I mean, I'm not saying every girl. I'm just saying, but like he said, if you talking to somebody, you find something, and then like, I mean, even if you have a girl, periodically here and there saying, you know, just check it, just check it. Don't let her know she gonna slip up. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. I'll check that shit. I'm not playing. No, man, I'm telling you.
But you do that earlier on.
Yeah.
You know, catch it better and see what type of person she is. See how she handles different conversations and different things like that. And there's been times I've seen things and I ain't do nothing. Like, you know, a lot of times, guys, y'all might see something and y'all flip the hell out. See, that's what y'all. That's what women got us. Compile the data. Like, just sit, relax. You overreacting.
Let her dig a hole.
Put that in the back right there and vibe. You know what I mean? But sometimes, or if you got a girl, y'all having fun, y'all vibing, but you know, like, you don't see no future with it. It's okay. You know what I mean? She a little placeholder for right now. You know, let it ride out. You already know, what she's capable of, who she is. You know, you ain't wifing up. Like, you're like, all right, it's cool. I see what you want though. But you know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Yeah, that's a lot of dudes do that, yo. They just be they're like, I feel like if you ain't wifing her, it is what it is.
Why you mad? Why you mad? They'll see one thing and explode, and then she's like, "Whoa, I'm glad he ain't see the other stuff." So you too hype.
Exactly. I'd be like, y'all stupid.
If you fall back and don't say anything, she might let her guard up. I mean, she might let her guard down. And you know what I'm saying? Get sloppy with the movement.
But that's what
start fucking up. Start slipping up.
Let her slip up. So what about you?
Right into a bear trap. Gotcha.
I've seen some shit, and then I'll be like, hey, like, are you talking to other people? Like, you know what I mean? Just randomly, like, a week later, and see how she answered. And if she honest, shit, that's even more respect for me. Okay, she kept it a buck. She kept it 100. Like, so that's cool. And even on my side, like, I've had women go through my phone before. I don't delete nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not hiding nothing. No. I'm not deleting nothing. Like, I got text messages in my phone from like when iPhone came out. Like, you know what I'm saying? The iCloud is on there. I'm not deleting none of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to go back and trail, like, oh, why do you still have this? Or that, like, I just never deleted it. Like, I got everything. Like, just in case shit pop up, somebody start lying. Hey, I got the paper trail, baby. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right here.
So, but you know, you want to go through my phone, go ahead. Like, have at it. But, you know, I've always been the type of person, like, especially building my following, and I used to post like thirst traps and be that guy and shit like that. Like, I'm in the gym, let me show my ass. I'm at the beach. I'm chilling on that now, but I used to do shit like that. But I used to just get like random stuff, like especially when Snapchat was popping,
just like quick stuff. I'd
be with Shorty or something. I'd be with my girl. I'm like, you know, so I'm like, hey, look what this girl sent me. Like, you know what I mean? And sometimes the nude and the like, you know what I mean? So sometimes it would be a laugh, it'd be a cackle. Sometimes I could feel the uncomfortableness.
It got weird.
Let's talk about it. Like, I'm open. I'm letting you know. Like, I want you to block. I want you to this. Okay, that's fine. You feel uncomfortable, but you know, I want that to be open and not seem like I'm hiding
something.
And then, I always have, you know, while in a relationship or whatever, I've always promoted, because a lot of women, like, you'll say some shit like, "Look at this, look at that," and be like, "Oh, that's what you like. That's what you in." And I always be like, "Hey, don't compare yourself to the hoe."
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? These the hoes, baby. You my hoe, you my lady. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly,
like, ain't no comparison with that. Like, please don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, so I guess it's just like words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Reassurance.
So what about you, Mike?
I've done the keyword trick. I've done that. I've done the keyword. I've been there. I didn't search like flagrant words. I wasn't like, yo, come, deep throat. I wasn't going crazy in the search engine. But what I did was a little different. I typed my name in the keywords. I was like, you know what? Let's see what this girl is talking about.
You in the group? Check the girlfriend group chat.
That's the main
Check the
thing.
group chat of the girls too.
So I typed in Mike. He does MIKE. Enter. And then just see what comes up.
See if her friends talking shit about you.
See a whole bunch, and you just get a whole bird's eye view of everything, and you can kind of navigate and know where to go next. You know what I'm saying? So I've done shit like that. Look, I gave
no, it's not even that. Now you got to put in like link up. That's the main thing. Put that in that search bar. Link up.
Addy. What's the Addy? It's crazy.
What's the Addy? Drinks.
Send the Addy. Yeah.
Keyword drinks.
Plan B.
Boy, this.
Keyword.
What is it?
Plan B.
Plan B.
You see that Plan B in there?
Oh yeah.
They out here raw dogging us.
Keyword plan for motherhood, or what is it? Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood. Yeah. Shit, nuts, man.
That's crazy.
Nah, so yeah, I've done some of it to a different degree, but I've typed my name in the search engine just to see what was going on, just to see if my name is ringing bells in these streets, or as if I'm just getting dog walked on in the group chat. Yeah. And I was like, all right, cool, I'm safe.
I'm safe.
We're good. We can keep going. So I've definitely jumped and dabbled into that. I'm just trying to think what I had something else to say here. Like I've completely done that. I haven't done too much of like where I'm diving, like really looking, because to a degree, I feel like if you're looking for something, you're going to find something because you want to find something. Even if it's something that's like playful, that might not be anything to your head, because you've been looking for something, you're going to find it.
Something is something.
You know what I'm saying?
If you see I don't want to find nothing. So whatever.
I didn't mention that part, but you're absolutely right. Like,
you're going to find something.
You're going to find something. And then my thing is, on the women's side and the man's side, if you go digging, it's because you care and you don't want to eventually get your feelings hurt. Yeah. But if you find something, don't go digging if you're not ready to pack your shit up and leave.
Yeah,
like, because women to go digging and be upset and hurt. Like, why you went to look for this something that could end our relationship if you ain't ready to dip? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I've had somebody see something and they get upset, and I'm like, all right, man, well, let's link up for closure. And they're like, I don't want closure. I want it to work. I'm like, why you with my phone?
But that's true too. You understand? Like he said, like you doing all this, but you still don't want to. I mean, you're not gonna leave. So why we have this big argument doing all this shit? You understand? Don't make no sense. You're right.
You're not going nowhere.
Yep.
You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. I don't want you to go nowhere. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not making it seem like you ain't leaving.
You my favorite.
Yeah. Come on.
You my favorite, girl.
Could be one, baby. Yeah. What are you doing?
Nah, like, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I think if you go digging enough, like, that's like that old saying, like, oh, you know, when people are like, oh, you never see a red car. But then when somebody says that, all you see is red cars because you're looking for them. So, yeah, you're going to find those red cars all the time, all of a sudden. But I think if you go digging, you're going to find something. Like, I'm not going to lie. Even though I really don't do shit, bro. I'm just chilling, completely chilling. At this point in my life, I don't cheat. I wouldn't cheat. It's too much work. It's honestly too much work. Like, I don't want to be that guy that when we're out on a dinner date, I gotta flip my phone over, and like anytime my girl holds my phone, my balls drop. Like, cause I'm like, damn. Yeah, like I don't want to do that. You know, I did that when I was younger, and it's shit's like it's at this point in my life, I can't do it. I don't got the energy for it.
Yeah. It takes a lot of life minutes. Like a lot of guys promote like rosters and rotations. Like even if you not cheating to have it's expensive. And it takes a lot of life minutes. You know what I mean? When it's cool in high school and college, you know what I mean? Because you ain't really got to spend. Like, you're around, you hit the college nights up, you know what I'm saying? You vibe and you spend. Yeah. But, like, she going to want to go out to eat, fam. If you got 3, 4, 5 girls in a rotation, like, think about how much money you spend. Yeah, put together that template or whatever you need to put and see how much money you pushing out just on foolery.
Yeah, just exactly. Just to link up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, oh my God, we gotta go out for drinks sometimes. I'm like, why you want me to get excited about spending my money? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, want to be like, oh, I hate dating. Dating's so rough. Imagine having to pay every time.
Every time,
y'all just going out.
Going out, exactly.
Oh my God, I went out.
Nah, but they're gonna tell you. Here we go. We getting into our misogynistic shit.
Getting
dolled up. They're gonna say, but you don't realize. You don't realize I had to spend $300 for my hair. I had to spend $100 for my nails. I had to spend time putting on makeup. I had to buy a new dress.
Hey,
like all this shit.
What they say though? They don't do that for us. They do that for them.
Exactly.
Keep the saying this.
They do that shit for other girls.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they don't do it for us. They do that shit for other girls.
But yeah, man, it's just rough, man. I had a weekend where like I was like a brand weekend. They laid out the red carpet. You know what I mean? So the hotel's free, the food's free, the transportation's free, all this shit is free.
Wow.
You know, I had a whole day. Normally you come in like, oh, let me check my bank, see what I did this evening or this weekend. Yeah. You know what I mean? But to be out of town for 3 days and spend like 14 hours, I was like, yo, I ain't spend no money. Yeah. And I slept like peaceful every night. Like this is how women sleep. Yeah. Like, you know how good you sleep if you go out a whole day, you eat good, you having fun and festivities and for free. Bruh, you gonna sleep so nice. I see how some of the asses go home and don't shower. Yeah. You just had such a good time. Like, I gotta wash off this money spending. I feel dirty. I spent too much money tonight. Like, that's crazy. Like, this shit is it's a magnificent feeling. Like, even like I don't know if y'all like Art Basel, Art Basel. Yeah. You know, you RSVP, the parties be free, the drinks complimentary. You be like, yo, this is what it feels like to go out and spend no money and be fed and tipsy.
Imagine just walking to the front of a line anywhere you go and shit. Like,
that is crazy, man.
Ladies, I'm jealous, bro. Y'all, I'm jealous.
And this is not us hating on you girls.
Yeah,
I
wish.
I'm just saying, that's lit. That's lit. That's lit.
You know what I'm saying? You wake up happy and shit. Like, you ain't spend no money yesterday, fam.
But then the worst part, they be like, my day was so stressful. You be like, dog, how? How the hell?
They buy you a drink and then they want you to talk to them.
Yeah, exactly. They literally be like that. You understand? Like, I'll be like, what the? And they gotta spend his money. And nowadays, like, you buy me a drink, it's like $20.
Oh, drink 20, yeah.
$20 easy.
Hey, if you can't afford a $20 drink, you stay home.
Yeah.
I remember, bro, I'm not gonna lie though. When I was single, bro, like if you were to hang out, even just like 2 girls on a weekend, if you hung out with like 2 different girls on a weekend, you spending a cool $400. Easy, bro.
And you don't realize
easy. And that's not even guaranteeing you
nothing.
nothing.
Just think about it. Like, if you go out, like, and you go to the bar, like, how many drinks you gonna buy just for you, basically? Like, how much can you drink?
I'm gonna tell you something.
Pull up the calculator.
Nah, I feel like what the day we're in now is sad, but these motherfuckers, maybe if they're in college, especially at the PWIs, they not pre-gaming like we used to pre-game. We used to pre-game. Yo, we meeting here at 8. We pregame, we get 10:30, 11. We pregame. They don't pregame no more. So like, and women are like almost above that. Yeah. Like, I don't want to, like, why? Yeah, I want to go that. Like, damn, man, we used to pregame and then getting there. You know what I'm saying? It matter what the drink's looking like. I'm not no idiot stick. Like, shit hitting, I'm like, oh. You know what I mean? So I've been down here and been at a $15, $20 drink spot, and then I've been to Orlando, Tampa, and hit like a little bar, and I'd be like, $6.
Oh, let's go.
Bro, shit, this on me. Like, you know what I mean? Rounds on me. Like, I'm like, y'all living good up here. Like, I have a good time. But, so I'll throw them back like that. But that shit adds up. But I hate when women go drink for drink. Like, if I get a drink, they feel like they got to get a drink. You're not going to be able to drink. Like, please don't ruin my night. We got plans. Please be coherent after this. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's been plenty of times where women talk crazy. Oh, I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do this to you, and then we go drink for drink.
Yeah.
Then you done had too much to drink.
Yeah.
Now looking at you like,
Yeah, you don't even want to play around. Yeah.
Wasteful. You get in the car, the party stops.
Yeah, that party, everything just
Everything like
slows down all of a sudden.
Sleep like this with a mouth open. I'm like, oh my God.
And that's the thing, like most drinks, you go places with the tip and everything, you get a drink and she get a drink, that right there $35.
Easy.
35,
Yeah,
Bro,
you
they
looking
charge
at
for
40.
ice for a lot of that. Like the wharf hit you, they call it cubes. Dicey's down there for a lot on the corner.
Yeah.
They charge $2 for ice cubes, man.
They be like, oh, you want to breathe in this club? All right, $6 fee.
said what?
Convenience fee to breathe.
$2 for ice?
For ice, yeah. So if you get your itemized receipt,
You look at
you
that.
got your drink, the ice is this much, and then they put the
What
gratuity
the
on it.
fuck,
You got to look
man?
at your receipt, bro.
I don't even.
This whole world, though.
Yeah,
Look at his head.
I need itemized receipts. They put cubes on
You
them.
tripping.
I'm like, 10-pound bag of ice at 7-Eleven is $3.19. I'm about to bring my own ice in here for y'all, bro.
See, this is what,
They finessing.
this is why I can't be
Yeah.
going out to no club.
But I'm still also, I'm a flask guy.
Yeah.
So I keep a little flask on. You know what I mean? So even if I buy a drink, you know what I mean? Now the next 2 or 3, I've already got it on deck.
Yeah.
So I'm Gucci.
You see, but that's crazy. Had come to that though. You feel me?
I always
That's
been.
crazy,
I like a
yo.
flask.
Yeah.
I take a flask to brunch. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I don't blame you.
you.
No, for real. I don't blame you. You understand? Like usually, that's what I do now. Sometimes I bring like a shot or something.
Yeah.
You understand?
T take
Like,
the
that's
shot.
it.
He'd be like, I just saved $13.
Damn right. But that's crazy though, man.
It
Like, you
is,
feel me? You
though.
gotta bring your own liquor to events, like, and you gotta sneak that shit in.
I was at Red Rooster. I got a double a Douce. You know what I'm saying? It was $52.
God.
Double a Douce. And
That's
then
the
she gave me,
bottle.
that's 2 shots she gave me, fam, with ice. So I asked her, she gave me that, looked at the receipt, it wasn't itemized. I said, is the tip included? She was like, she looked down and she was like, yes. I was like, so you wasn't gonna tell me that? Like, so these, like, I'm a good tipper anyway, but if the tip included is a wrap, most time the tip included is 18%.
Yeah.
I normally do 20 bare minimum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for you to you're not gonna tell me the tips included?
Yeah.
That's crazy work. Like, you know what I'm saying? So $52, 2 shots, man. That's a bottle.
That's what I just said. It's a bottle of dude. Can you imagine? You paying for 2 shots? It's a bottle.
That's crazy.
Nah, that's OD. I'll be mad as fuck. I'll be like, all right, time to go. Time to go.
So my only thing when I'm out, I don't go to places that really pat down. If I feel like they patting down, I don't really need to be in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
Especially if it's like,
That's true.
I understand like at a live or something like that, they gonna hit you with a little pat down. But if really you popping bottles, you know what I'm saying, and you talk, they walking y'all ass through. Like you can do what you want.
true.
They might hit you with the wand, but they
Little
ain't
wand
touching
action.
you. You ain't
Yeah,
open
the
your
wand,
arms
yeah.
type shit. So you know what I mean? I just
agree.
snuck bottles in.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
we bring it because you bring a little half a pint, something like that. Shit.
Yeah. See, I agree. Like a half a pint, like you good. You understand? You ain't bringing a whole bottle. You understand? But a half a pint, something that right there get you good. Just give me some juice. See me, I always need some chaser, so that's perfect, yo. Just give me some chaser. I bring my own liquor.
I don't need
bro.
no chasers. I'm in there.
See, I can't.
Gone. Straighten up.
Let's go back though. Let's go back because we went off on a little tangent here. So everybody loves it. So we were talking about going through phones, whatnot, right? And then you brought up. It's funny that you brought it up about like now she want to argue or you want to argue about once you get caught going through that person's phone. Mm-hmm. Now let me ask you this: how important is it to you? How important is it to you to win an argument? Mm-hmm. Like, is it something that you gotta like stand your ground on, like when you're with your girl, or I mean, it could even be with your homies. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even have to be with your significant other. It could be just in general. Like, how much do you need to be right in a situation?
I don't need to be right.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we can agree to disagree. I can understand where you're coming from. Shit, I could be wrong, and I can apologize. I'm just trying to get to the space where everything is clear and we're not at each other's neck and it's a peaceful atmosphere. You know what I mean? Especially if we're around each other, like, or whether you're dating in a relationship, that's your lady, y'all living together. This is, you know, the frustration is out there in the world. Mm-hmm. So we're here. I'm not trying to even be neck and neck with you. I'm not an arguer. And sometimes that has gotten me into arguments. I don't raise my voice. Like, so some women may feel like you don't care
enough
because you don't raise your voice. Get upset. Like, you know what I mean?
That's happened to me. Yeah.
So I've been in physical abusive relationships. Like women have hit me. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't giving like no reaction. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, goddamn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, tighten up. You know. So, but I don't need to win an argument. You know what I mean? I want to understand where you're coming from. Like, you know what I mean? I give y'all an example. Like, as a man, we see certain stuff. Like, you know, going out to bars, going out to clubs, and that's where the most things happen. If I go out with y'all, you know, we cool, we having fun, but, you know, I'm not worried about y'all.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
grown ass men.
Man.
You out with your lady,
Yep.
you got to keep her
Yep.
safe. Make sure
Yep.
nobody bumping her. Make sure ain't
Yep.
nobody this. So that popped off. And, you know, the guy was bumping her, and I was like, yo, you bumping her? And he bucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just using him. I'm like, damn, I'm twice the size of this guy. He's bucking up and hype. You know what I'm saying? She wants me, like, defend myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, let's just relocate, woo-de-woo.
Yeah.
Kind of find out, he was 4-5 deep in there.
Yeah.
All makes sense.
That's why he
you know
was
what I'm
so
saying?
brave.
He bucking up. In my head, if you bucking up, you either, I'm looking at your ear to see if you got cauliflower. You either
Like
know
if
some
you
jujitsu.
MMA.
Yeah, I'm looking at, first thing I'm looking at ears. I'm like, okay, you got your
Cauliflower,
shit chewed up. I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, or you know the security, or you got people in there, or you got a weapon on you.
Peace
And
on you, yeah.
So my thing is to get us home safe.
Yeah.
So she got an argument like, you ain't do this, you ain't defend me, you ain't
What?
do that. I'm like, bruh, if I get into it and I go to jail, then I'm gonna look dumb. Like,
Who
you know,
cares about that? We lose your
grown.
life.
I said,
Yeah,
people,
or some
I
petty
said,
shit.
happens.
Life.
But women don't understand. It happens like this over the minor
Yeah.
and most mediocre shit, and it happens most of the time. Even like the most hoodest dudes, they have no control over themselves.
Yeah, like no
it's
filter for
they don't
themselves,
got
yeah.
no control. Like, you're not in control of you, so. You ass. Like, you know what I mean? I gotta be, even at my most upset moment, I gotta be able to, okay, is it smart? What's the right move? Is it something I walk away from? Like, boom. Like, am I
Calculated, yeah.
de-escalating? Like, you know what I mean? Or am I instigating, or am I bringing this shit, my height?
Yo, it's so crazy how we men gotta think like that. And
I'm thinking
he's
like,
100%
like, yeah, I'm rolling.
right.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
gotta be
yeah.
like that
Yeah.
in your mind. Yep.
Do I look like the aggressor if security come over here?
here?
Because I know I work security.
Yep.
There's some security that come in there and be like, I hope some shit pop
Yeah,
up
they
tonight.
wanna get shit
They want to put a knee in your sternum.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm like, you know, shit, like, you know, so it just be stuff like that. But as far as the argument, I don't want to argue. I don't mind losing arguments. I love the makeup of it, like the makeup, sex, and the sensualness of it, or just like, hey, I'm sorry, I apologize. I love to apologize. I love that aspect of it. So I'm not like I used to be in my younger days. I'm not a stubborn individual as far as that.
I think because one of the things that I did in my past, and I look back on it, it was the wrong thing to do. But sometimes back in the day, I would apologize just to get the fight over with.
Oh, you
and that was
mean
the
it.
wrong thing to
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Because I was just, my whole demeanor, I'm like laid back, chill. I really don't want to argue. I don't want confrontation. I don't want headaches. You know what I'm saying? Every time we're out, whatever, I just want to vibe, bro. I just want peace, chill, tranquility, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes I would just be apologizing for, I would catch myself apologizing for things that I didn't even
Just to get
really
that shit
do.
wrapped
I'm just
up.
like, I just want to, go back to the crib, like, so I would just apologize to apologize. And that's what I did in my younger days, which I learned my lesson on that. You can't, because eventually you get trampled on in the long run.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily, like you said, important for me to win an argument, but sometimes you just have to stand your ground on a certain subject. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm not stubborn. I'm not like vindictive to where it's like, I gotta be right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just try to meet you halfway or something. Go ahead, see.
See, like I agree. I agree with you what you said, because now I kind of learned lately with me. Like, if me and my girl get into like some kind of like little argument, if it's not a big deal, I'll just be like, all right,
Like a little spat.
You can have this one. You can have it. Yeah,
Yeah, you can have, I'll just be like, you know
Throw
what,
away.
all right, it is what it is. You understand? Like, we don't even argue like that anyway. But if I'm right about something and she feel like that I'm wrong, like, I got to get I have to get my point out. She's the kind of person, she just be like, just leave it alone, whatever. But I'm be like, nah, I don't want to leave it alone. Like, I want to talk about this. You understand? Like, we have to talk about this because I don't want this to come up again. You understand? She's the kind of, she don't want to fight. Like, she don't want to argue. She just be like, it could be something, even if it's a little bit of serious, she'll just be like, yeah, well, I'm going to be mad now, but I'm not going to be mad later. So why are we going to talk about it? I'll be like, no. I need to talk about it. You understand? Like, that's just how I am. I've always been like that, because people say like Libras are like that, and I need to get down to the bottom or something right now. Like, if I'm right, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you say it don't even matter, I'd be like, no, it does matter. I'm gonna tell you why, and you're gonna understand where I'm coming from. You feel me? Like, understand me. Don't just be like, oh, whatever, it's not a big deal. No, it is a big deal. That's why you mad right now.
Yeah.
So let's get it
now.
out. You feel me?
I've got myself in trouble for that too, though, because like you said, you need it right now, and I'm just saying, I'm like, let's talk about it right now. But sometimes certain people need time to cool off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They need an hour. They need a few minutes or something like that. In a relationship, I hate going to bed with that. You know what I mean? Because when I roll over to the next day, y'all ain't kissing each other, y'all ain't speaking, you don't get no good morning text.
That's how I am. You know
Shit get bigger.
I hate that. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. Even if I don't want to go to bed, be like, all right, babe. Every night, be like, all right, babe, I love you. I don't want. I mean, she's gonna say it anyway.
Yeah.
But I love you.
You're not getting. Hey,
come on,
you're
man.
not getting a peaceful night's sleep, man.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I know you're not sleeping peacefully.
See, I say that shit, but sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I'll argue and just like. I don't give it. I'll be like, I'm gonna deal with this shit tomorrow. Right. Let me get these Z's on. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie, but that's how sometimes at peace I am with my own head. Like I'm just like, man, this ain't nothing. Like I'm gonna just knock out. Like I'm not losing sleep over this.
I'm not gonna lie. Like an argument with the homies though, like it's different. And I even say with family, like my brother, he's the type of person that like. He think he like so witty and like knows it all, and sometimes he does. Yeah. Like you know what I mean. So I've had it out with him, and he's right. And okay, I could be like, all right, you were right. And you know, I'm from Maryland. You know, I've been down here for a while, so like the accent is worn off. It's a mixture of both. But like, it's a time where he'll say something, he'll be right. And I'm like, are you right? And he's like, I know I'm right, dummy. Like, I be like, yo, hold on, yo, what the fuck? Like, it just get disrespectful. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told you, dumb man. Like, I told you, stupid. Like, I'm like, all right, bro, I told you. Like, you was right. But it just it get heightened. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just never stops. So,
but it all depends if you that person that like to be, nah, man, you understand? Because some people keep thinking that they right. You be like, no, I'm right. And then he keep telling you, nah, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't blame him. I'd be like, yeah, you dumb ass.
Yeah,
he
hype. He's so hype.
You stupid, nigga.
All right. Okay. Wrap it up.
I'm that person. Like, yo, everybody, I know we're going off the subject, but people tell me about like the Terrence Crawford fight. But what's the name? I've been telling you for years. I say, yo, he's gonna beat this dude. You understand? He's gonna win. Everybody's like, nah, he bigger. You understand? Then when that fight comes, everybody, I say, y'all niggas stupid. I told you.
Yeah. So you him then?
Yeah, I'm definitely him. I'm gonna definitely go in on you.
He going through all the Rolodex of people who died.
Yep. That's me, 100%, big time.
If you had one vice, right? Like if one flaw, one little thing that you would say that you have, what would it be?
Damn. My thing, I would definitely say I invest in people too much.
You invest in people too much. Interesting.
Yeah. I'm not talking about girls. Like my boys. Like let's say like if my downfall is me like investing in people. Like
believing in people or
not that like financial. Let's say T, I got something I want to do this. Let's do this. I did that shit like 4 or 5 times with people, and I lost a lot of money, yo. You understand?
It was out here doing pyramid schemes.
It wasn't even like but my thing is,
you should be here. You should be here.
Remember that shit? Remember that shit?
Oh yeah, I used to hate that blue fucking flag.
What was the name of that one? What was the name? That was like the all-time.
A bunch of them shits.
That was the one.
Get $100 from 4 people, and then you can move up to the next tier.
They had people working for that.
Those 4 people get $100. Man, that shit nuts, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I love a good scam. I love it. Do your thing. If you can scam me, go for
$400. back in 2011,
2011, yeah. Oh my God, I forget what the name of it. It's gonna hit me in the middle of the night. So investing in people, or kind of just kind of like
dreams. I'm saying I used to be that person. Like I used to make a like good money. So people would be like, yo, I wanna, you understand, like just open up a business. Like we wanna like. I don't even know how to explain. Like, let's say if you want to have fucking dolls or something, whatever the case may be, and I'd be like, all right, yo, let's do
dolls, it. Well, I'm a freaky ass boy now.
No, I'm just saying, like, he'd be like, yo, T, like, yo, because let me get $5,000. I'm gonna got this, so, I put $5,000, do this, whatever. And all the time,
if you believed in them,
so some people will get to that level, but when shit start get hard for them, when shit get tough, people would just back out real fast, man. And that was, I mean, I would say that was my.
That was your biggest flaw.
Yeah, that was
biggest vice, or
I let people hold money, you understand, thinking they gonna do good with it, you understand, and then
they'll just do you dirty.
So nowadays, I just be like, I got that. I'm tough skinned now. I'd be like, I don't give a damn. You understand? Y'all do y'all thing. Just like he said, like, when you in the club with your boys, I'd be like, yo, y'all niggas hold yourself down. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like now I'm like, y'all all grown fucking men. Like,
man, you getting stomped out and trampled. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming in there. There's a couple moves I've been waiting to do my whole life. I've been waiting to drop kick somebody my whole life. But that opportunity has not.
You're trying to have the cauliflower,
bro. I'm waiting to full speed run and kick with 2 feet. If I had my Noah big on fly, I'm gonna drop kick somebody before my days is out of here.
I always wanted to do that Shawn Michaels, that Sweet Chin music. Remember that shit back in the day?
That was a shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Somebody gonna get drop kicked, man.
What about you, T?
What's the question?
Basically, like, what do you think might be your biggest flaw or vice? It doesn't even have to be biggest, but what do you think is like your vice or flaw or something you could work on or
something that's something that I have done over the years that I've gotten better at, and I've learned that everyone has different walks of life and different upbringings is having a successful YouTube channel, especially early on, like before it was like a thing and before everyone wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I've always, people like, oh, I want to get started with this. I want to get started with this. I've always tried to help people get started. Like, you know what I mean? This is type of, I'm giving out information that people pay for.
Like, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm telling you whether it's what equipment you need, how to push it, how to promote it, how I got here, how to all of this. And even working with like-minded individuals, like I always felt like, yo, if I can do this, I know like I can get somebody else to do this. And then even being in South Florida, I've always tried to find like-minded individuals and other creators and build them up. Like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of times, you know, a lot of people are not gonna hit 1 million subscribers. You know what I mean? But I've watched people in LA, like I watched creators come together and just be like a damn near superhero Marvel team of creators. Like
in LA, they have content houses and stuff
everybody
like that.
Doing their own thing. But we come together, we do a couple big things, and then we go back and keep doing our own thing, and then like everybody keep rolling.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've seen people fold and quit and pack it up, and you know that upset me. You know what I mean? Just because. And my mom and family told me like you can't look at people like that because everybody has different walks. Like everybody don't have that dog in them.
They're
like,
not built like you.
They're not
you know
built like that, and they don't have that drive. And I really put that on. Like, I guess being a previous athlete, you know what I mean? Like just going through tough times, like, and being times where people be like, yo, stop posting these dumb videos. Cause when I started, I was posting my videos on everybody, Facebook. I was DMing them on Instagram. I was shooting them in on Twitter. And he was like, yo, stop sending these videos. And then when the video started to pop, the strangers started supporting before
more
the
your
family
friends.
and friends. And then the strangers would be like, yo, look at this video. It's so funny. They'd be like, I know this dude.
Yeah.
This T, I went to school with you. I know T. And now it's cool. Like, yo, I called you because they ain't know I knew you. Now it flipped.
Now they're glazing.
But you know what I mean? I seen people quit 2 or 3 times and now they popped. And then I'm like, yo, you could have been popped.
Yeah.
All you had to do is really like believe in yourself and keep pushing. Like, you know what I mean? So I be mad at them because they don't see the potential. I be seeing more potential in people than they see in themselves. And that frustrates me. Like,
so it's kind of similar with you guys.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, just keep pushing. Like even with YouTube, like it's different now. Like, you know, it's once upon a time we had a lot of subscribers. They pushing it out to all your subscribers. Now it's an algorithm. They push it out to a percentage. See how that percentage do. They might push it out to more. Like I have no control over
anything at this point.
But I do have control over my consistency, what I push out, and what I do. And all of that. And I take pride in that. Some people be like, oh man, your YouTube fell off. I be like, bro, I just did an Instagram video that did 1 mil. And I'm doing real content. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just big booties and big boobs in the video. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's real content. Like, you know what I mean? So it might not be popping over here, but it's popping over here.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's cool. It's just about believing in yourself, being consistent, loving what you do. And that's always been the vibe. So that's I have been I guess I would say my dilemma or my knock has been like being harder on people who haven't like just had the same upbringing or push or dog in them like that. And understand like, hey, they're a person too. They're going through their own trials and tribulations. And you know, everybody
doesn't have the same mindset as you. Everybody comes from different places, so you can't expect you and them. You know what I mean? Like it's sometimes I tell people like all the time, sometimes you even when it comes down to your friends, family, you got to compartmentalize. You know what I mean? Because you might be expecting, I don't know, just for example, you might be expecting something out from Terrell that you won't get from you. You know what I'm saying? And then like you're holding this guy to a different value that the way you grew up is totally different. So you can't expect to get that same result back.
Sometimes not even content, bro. It's like even fitness. Like people like, yo, I need your workout plan. I need and I've been through this. I've shared notes of bah 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 bah. But now I come to figure out, like, but you ain't got that dog in you.
Yeah,
like,
you're
not about to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I want to work out with you. You're not about to be on what I'm on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling people, I'm like, bitch, I used to be the baconator eater. I eat them baconators till I feel like one time I swear to God I felt the artery clog up.
Man, you talking to the God right here.
You felt
That's
that.
all I do.
Like shit, I was a baconator warrior. I was a late night Taco Bell Denny's goer. Like, you know what I mean? All roads lead. I had to get it in. You know, I was doing all of that. You know, so I was but I ain't had fast food in 10 years. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, I don't like how this make me feel. I cut it. You know what I'm saying? So people not ready to do shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? So it comes like my metabolism ain't moving like it once was. But like, you know what I mean? So people not ready to do shit like so.
And he right. People don't understand. Like I'm telling you, like to stay in shape at a certain age, boy, it ain't easy.
That's
Trust
hard.
me, man. Like I get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I gotta get up literally at like 4 o'clock in the morning to wake up to work out. You understand? Literally.
I got homies that be like, yo, I'm telling them like, how long you in the gym? I say I'm in the gym for like 30 minutes, and sometimes I do cardio for like 20, and then I stretch it out. But everything is super set. I'm boom, boom, boom. I'm not in there fraternizing. I'm not here to fraternize. I'm here to exercise. Like, you know what I mean? So, and then they be like, 30 minutes, that's it. I'm like, how long you in the gym? 2 hours. I said, man, I ain't got 2 hours. Yeah. I don't have 2 hours to sit around in the gym and keep cack and, you know what I'm saying? Unless I'm filming in there, like, man, nah, I don't have it. So.
Right, a lot of people don't have that in them.
And kind of, going back to that, it's kind of like, you know, we're just entering the whole content space and stuff like that. You've been doing it for 10 years. So I can't even imagine. But like back to what you're saying is like you got to have that dog in you. Because doing this shit, I'm sure you could attest to it. You got to be like a real sicko at the end of the day. Like you got to be willing to get punched in the face, get back up and get punched again. Yeah. Because there's going to be times where you're going to make a podcast, you're going to make a video that you think is going to be viral. You're going to sit there, shoot it, record, edit it, you know, get the script together, all that stuff just to get a couple of views. Now you have to have that mindset to be like, let's do another one.
Let's do another one.
You know what I mean?
You never know who's going to see it.
Exactly. Because it's easy to give up. You know what I mean? It's so easy to give up.
Nobody see it. You can get 5,000 and then the right person
see it.
You know
exactly.
I mean? And you in business. Or you could put all your heart into a body of work and it does okay and you thought it was going to do better and you just put something out there and it booms.
Yeah.
So you be like, man, what the hell? Like, you know, I did nothing for this. I went to sleep and I'm like, I just threw something together and I'm like, yo, your video doing numbers. I'm like, oh my God, this is like something I didn't even want to upload this.
But that goes back to the consistency that you were at.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
How that shit works. It's crazy how.
Because if you weren't consistent on that one, you know what I mean? If you didn't have that mindset, let me just throw this out there. Yeah. You know, let me just put a piece up. You know what I mean? It's just
and with that algorithm shit, man, you never know, man. It's
never
all about the time, the length, the who's commenting, the engagement,
anything,
the watch time. It's ridiculous, man. So that's where it's at. Like, so a lot of people, I'm like, you think about your favorite creator, like, you know what I mean? Someone you watched, or 2 or 3 people you watched 5 years ago, 10 years ago, like, where are they now? It's not a lot of people that's still around, like, consistently jumping and doing it like that. So I don't even know, like, some of the old school people I used to watch them, like, damn, like, people ain't creating content no more like that.
And some people, you know, like, people who watch us and they see us, like, we ain't making no money. We just doing this, you understand? Like you said, anything, you never know. Something may happen, some may not, but we do it because we love to do this.
Enjoy it.
So
yeah,
we enjoy it.
You know?
It's definitely something to do, you know, because, you know, there's a lot of shit going on in this world. We like to do this, get together, do it, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, and a lot of times, like, you just never know. And you're always one video or one episode or anything away from a boom. But, you know what I mean? A lot of times with group shooting or different things like this, like, it's like we're fraternizing. Like, we're coming together. You know what I mean? We're talking, we're chopping it up. It's like barbershop talk type of vibe. You know what I mean? You chilling and that's what it is. So that aspect of it, I feel like men need in itself too. Like, men need to just fraternize and chill and talk to other men. And as we become adults and have more responsibilities, you know, your friendship circle gets smaller. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
As you get older,
hangout time gets smaller. Like, and you know, so it's cool to get a little work in and get a little hangout time in and get a little vibe in.
Yeah, it's definitely you're definitely right about that. Because lately I could tell like you know what I'm saying. I definitely it's good when I come here and get get a little bit of this. It's I mean we do it like once or twice a week, but it feels good. Because me right now, like out in the world, I don't even want to be dealing with shit. I just got an attitude like I don't give a shit about nothing, man. I just want to do what I got to do, man, and just zone out. You feel me? Like for real.
But like you said, like with the consistency, and you got to have a passion for it, and you got to keep at it. Like even when, you're not getting views or nothing. And that really goes for like any sort of work. That even goes with starting a business. A lot of people will start a business, try to get a couple clients, like if you're in the service industry or anything like that. Either when, like if it was a landscaping business, they buy the equipment or whatever, then they get, it might be too hard. They get 5 customers, 6 customers, and then just stop, and go back to their 9 to 5. And sometimes it's just, you gotta lay, like what's that old saying, like you gotta lay a brick every day. Because some people think things are easy licks. They see 16-year-olds in Lamborghinis that do a podcast or do something to a TikTok video, and they think they could be in it, when really, like, y'all gotta stop trying to knock things out in the first round. This shit is 12 rounds, you know what I'm saying? Like, pace yourself and really, like, take your time with the shit. Like, stop just trying to get the knockout in the first round and think you're gonna be successful, because it's just not gonna happen. Some people are lucky and it can happen.
It's like the lottery, man. Like, everybody don't make it to the league. Everybody don't become, like, you could be a streamer, you could be a violator, but everybody not gonna cossin' at it. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody not gonna be the biggest, you're not gonna be a Paul, like a Logan or none of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are like, it's not happening. You know what I mean? It's like, so people don't look at it like that either. Like, all the kids right now, like, I want to be a streamer. I want to be a YouTuber. I want a gaming PC.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? I get it, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Get
That's
it.
what's up.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Mike, it is what it is. I mean, but just keep going. Every day.
Like one of my flaws, I don't have that mindset anymore. This was like a couple years ago. I used to always like compare myself. That was like one of the worst things that I probably ever did, was like not realize like not everybody's path is the same. You know what I'm saying? Like just because you see somebody in a fucking, I don't know, a Bentley or a Mercedes, you don't know what they did to get in that Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? You just think you have this like, feeling in you like, I should be in that car. But you got to really do something to get in that car or get that house, you know what I'm saying? And not have that mentality in you. You know what I mean? And I think that if I had flaws, I don't have no flaws because I'm perfect right now. You know what I'm saying? But
let them know.
But like, that was one of the things I would compare myself like, oh, that guy's 25 and I'm 27 and he's already got a house or something like that. And it's just like a nasty, toxic way to think, you know what I mean? And sometimes you really got to realize like some people will get, and I don't even equate like success to like money, because it's not all about money, but like just getting to your goals and achieving to where you want to be. And you might not get there until you're 50, you know what I'm saying? And that's okay. You know what I mean? As long as you're doing something that you feel passionate about and that you get gratitude from doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's always been, I think it's really, really important. Like you said, is to have something that makes you happy that's not like material. You gotta like, what makes you happy that you can't purchase? Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's really important to have a work-life balance. Goals are definitely important, but like early on, like I had a lot of goals, and I would hit the goals, and I feel like the drive, and again, like the athlete in me, like it was like it's never enough.
What's next?
Yeah, and I realized like, okay, I want to hit like 10,000 subscribers. Okay, I hit that. Oh, I want to get that plaque. I want 100K. Okay, I want the other plaque. I want 1 million. I hit 1 million subscribers. I'm like, damn, like, it's never going to stop, because I had peers, I had like-minded individuals. Like, even if they didn't live close by me, I would see what others do. Like, you compare, I'm like, oh, boom, I got to do that. Oh, damn, this one in the Netflix show. Like, it would just keep going. So I think this shit would make me happy. I bought my dream car, and I ain't even into cars. So it wasn't even my dream. I bought my daddy dream car just to be like, I pulled up on my dad, like he worked for the school board. He was working the prom. Pulled up on him in prom in the suit, you know what I'm saying? Just come chill out. Oh, this my son. He introduced me. And then I'm like, he's like, where you parked at? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, drop me off in my car. We pulled up. I had the Range Rover out there. He was like, that's you? I said, yeah, I just got it. And he was hype. He's like, let's go for a spin. You know what I mean? That's why I bought. I don't give a damn about no Range Rover. I'm not a car person. Like, you know what I mean? So that was what I did. But after I had it for 2-3 months, I was looking at other cars. Like, man, that look nice over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, look how that look. Like, you know, it's never ending. So even I want to make this amount of money a month. Made it. Then I'm like, you know, it don't stop. So I knew a point in time, like, okay, what makes me happy? Family makes me happy. Being healthy makes me happy. Seeing my other people around me happy, like, you know what I mean. So I've been hella fruitful. You know what I'm saying? Like my brother went through, like, I was doing crazy shit. Like, my brother went through a divorce, and I said, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I took my brother and my manager at the time. We went to Brazil. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we went to Rio. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then we in Rio, I'm like, this is the divorce party. Like,
and he's gonna probably remember that for life.
Oh, hell,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's something you can't buy.
We had
you know
a phenomenal time, man. Like, we went down there and we went doing Carnival. So
wow.
It was a shit show down there, man. So we had a phenomenal time. But it's like just stuff like that, man. But you can get trapped in, especially living in South Florida. It's God. Money. It's different type of money down here.
Different.
Guys. It's nuts. And then it's people you wouldn't even think. You could be sitting there. You could talk to a billionaire and be sitting,
don't even
chilling.
know it. Yeah.
And
they got on like regular flip flops and chilling. It don't move like that. So
it kind of goes back to what you were saying. I always tell you, T, like the value when you want something is like all the way here, like that Range Rover. You wanted it, or whatever the case is, your dream car, you wanted it so bad, then you get it. And it's fire for, you know what I'm saying, you're driving, and then, you know, after a couple months, it's just your car.
It's just your car.
You know what I'm saying? And now you're thinking like, oh, I got to trade this in and get the such and such. It's just a never-ending rat race.
It's different perks that come with that type of shit, though, I will admit.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely
people looking at you different. You getting yes, sir. Women are looking at, like, normally they wouldn't do this in the car. But since it's a Range Rover, she might do something she normally wouldn't do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so that aspect of it was like, I was like, wow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
this is a Range Rover, so I'm gonna let you pop.
So, yeah. In the back.
But you know, like, just to go back about what you were just saying, like, did you see that interview with Will Smith when he was saying, like, nothing makes him happy no more?
Oh,
like,
I actually did see that, yeah.
That man said he got everything.
He bought
much.
everything.
Yeah, he said nothing makes him happy, not even his kids, no nothing. He said the only thing that makes him happy is bringing joy to other people. And you were just saying, like, I was like, wow. He was like, it's a gift, but as he said, it's a curse as well, you know, to have everything. Like, you always, and he don't even want nothing no more. He said, I don't get everything.
Yeah,
it's
Kevin Hart
crazy,
said the same
man.
thing. Jim Carrey said the same thing like a decade ago, but he said, he said, I wish everyone had this amount of money. So they can realize it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you tell that to someone who doesn't have it, they'd be like, yeah, right. Well, let me get some. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me experience it and say it for myself. But once you can buy everything you can buy and all of that, like, it's nothing. Like, it really, and then you even look at like a Floyd. Like, he can buy whatever. So he just has to be like, I gotta be flashy with it.
I gotta be flamboyant with it. Yeah.
That's like his thing. And now he's not boxing anymore. Like, it's
probably multiplied. Yeah, because he's got to get that attention.
Like, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, shit, like a drug.
Yeah.
No, for sure, 100%. I mean, bro, materialism probably can get more people caught up. It's a drug at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You need more. You want more. You got to get it. It's the same with clothes. You buy clothes.
The number one saying right now, even when clothes, like, girls be, oh, I like how you put that on. Like, oh, you put that shit on.
You put
like,
that shit on.
Like, oh, you put that shit. Like, I'm like, bro, I thank God, like, even through like the best times I've had, I've never been like materialistic or into like designer type shit. Like, I've always like felt like I've been enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I've never be like, I gotta go get this shirt. I gotta go get this. I gotta
to make up for something you might feel like you lacking or something like that. For sure.
Nah, fam. I'm glad to get these V-necks. Like, you know what I mean? When the V-necks was pop, like the Kanye had everybody had a V-neck.
The
you
deep V. The capital V.
Like, that V-neck was right here.
Like, dog, I can see your belly button, man.
Yeah. That V-neck deep, bro. Like, the V-necks with the Catholic chain joint. Like,
like the thick joint on it, yep.
Yeah, the rosary joints was heavy in.
The little Shambhala bracelets, all that whole little era.
What a time.
What a time.
What a time, bro. So
Nah, yeah, like you could definitely fall down that road. It could be a dark path. There's people that literally rack up credit card debt just to fall into that trap, whether it's cars, clothes, or even just keeping up that myth that you the man, you that dude. So every weekend when you go out, you pay for everything and everybody always rolls. These dudes that buy bottles and shit like that.
shit dumb. I don't even like, I miss it, man. I miss like the dance floor. Like we used to dance, be sweating and vibing and you know what I'm saying?
I saw one video of you on your page. Here we go. I saw one video with you, the older lady. I think he was on a cruise or something like that.
How the fuck you seen that?
I seen it. I seen it.
An older lady?
Yeah.
What I was doing?
And you were like, old ladies need love too.
Oh, I was dancing on the old lady.
Her up, doing all sorts of crazy shit.
My thing is, we used to have a thing in college was like who gonna pop it off first? So in college, we used to go, especially us being athletes, we like bigger dudes. We used to go get the girl that was like kind of like the biggest girl in the party, in the club that was shy. And we used to take her to the dance floor and dance with her first. Because the dance floor used to be clear. I'm like, yo, let's show this girl a good time. And we wasn't making fun of her and nothing like that. We really had a good time and dance and have fun. And we would sandwich her and be all on it. I'm like, yo, we're going to make her night. She going to remember this shit.
Yeah, she going
to remember it for life.
So it shit started getting a little out of control. So we started picking them up.
Oh,
so
Lord.
we were picking their ass up off, like, you know what I'm saying? We were getting them. They were still having the time of their life. You know what I mean? But on that in particular, I was on a cruise. And in St. Patrick's Day, I had a Clover blazer on. I went straight to that dance floor. The oldest lady on the dance floor. They played back that thing up, and I gave her everything I had. And everybody was like, ah! But like everybody acting like too cute. Man, fuck y'all. Y'all want to be cute? Get y'all cute ass out the way. Yeah. Who want to have fun? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we was having fun, bro.
And that shit's like infectious, though. That shit'll turn everybody else up.
It would definitely would. It turned everybody on.
Like T will lift up a 600-pounder. Like fuck it, let's get
it up, man. I know why. I had so many times front on a cruise, man. I thought you saw another video. That's why I was scared.
You were scared?
Because I ain't never post that on the internet, but I'll tell people about it. But I had kissed like a 70-year-old lady.
A 70-year-old lady?
Yeah, it was like me versus another guy, and it was like a drinking competition. And you had to go around here and do a bunch of shit, and then it was like two older women, and you had to give them a dance, and then like that would be the winner. It was like both of their birthdays or some shit. So I went up on a lady, I gave her a dance, and I like turned around and like stuck my tongue out. I was like bullshitting, and she stuck her tongue out, and we fucking locked it up in the thick of it. Everybody erupted. It was on. I got the video. I'll show you after I get out the pod. And then everybody. And then the crazy shit is, after it was all said and done, like we hugged it out. I was like, "Oh, that was good, fun and games." Her husband came up and he was hyped too. No, I was like, he gave me a high five. He's like, "Yo, you great." I'm like, "Yo, don't think y'all. This ain't gonna be no cuck jump."
Yeah, you know.
He gonna be like, "You know what time it is now."
Yeah, you know what time it is.
Yeah. That's just me, man. I like to get the party started. I want people to have a good time. We're in the stage of people sitting on couches and being on their phones. The dance floor not really a thing. So I was on a cruise ship, walked in. It was St. Patrick's Day weekend. I had the Clover blazer on, and went over there and was ready to turn up. And I saw her having a good time. It was her birthday. She had a birthday hat on. And I said, they played Back That Ass Up. And I got behind that thing. And I gave it everything I had, man. And I said, man, we having fun. If y'all not having fun,
let's get it.
Like, so what? Y'all, I'm not paying a bunch. Think about this, guys. Like, a partying out a club, girls want to act bougie. Okay. But if you're on a cruise, you pay money to go on a cruise.
Yeah.
You put these clothes on to be stank.
Yeah.
Not tie. Like, I'm having fun. I'm dancing. I'm breaking a sweat. They gonna be like, yo, that was the guy from last night.
Yep. And that's how it always be like.
Wait till the night. Yeah. Tonight's gonna be better. That was the icebreaker.
That's crazy. He always said, yo, that was that guy that was doing that. You always remember that one dude, no matter what woman, no matter what.
It changed their life.
It changed.
I love cruises, bro. I'm a cruiser-holic. Well, no, I got other friends that been on more, but I've been on 10 plus cruises, bro. We live right here by the port. Shit $300 off.
Cruises, I used to kind of not hate on cruises, but I was always like, man, I don't want to just be used to. But I'm not gonna lie, a 3-day cruise trip is like perfect.
That's all I need.
It's long enough and short enough at the same time. I love it there, especially like to the Bahamas, a little quick weekend getaway.
That should
come
be
back,
lit.
fuck up some food, swim. Chill,
eating good.
Eating good.
I mean, I'm gonna get a drink package. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna pay that little extra, get that drink package. Unlimited drinks a day. And I'm still sneaking my drinks on for the pregame. I'm still sneaking them in a little Listerine, but I'm doing that. And I'm having the time.
The last time we went, you understand, on that margarita or one of them, you understand? What you do? You find somebody, one of those dudes that's cool. You don't even need no package, man. We get that.
You just
dude like
pay him or just
100
they
cash
love
or
that.
something like that. The whole
He
time,
was hooking it up.
the whole time, my G. But I tell you, whatever we want, we be like, him make us a drink, make us something. We don't like it. I'll get you something else. I was like, we probably gave him like maybe 150, but it was like 5 of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's all you need because they making good money because they ain't really making money.
They're not making no money.
At the same time,
I be like, yo, I'll give somebody like 150, and the thing is, all them dudes. Let's just say if it's all of us at the bar, we already know what time it is. You understand? And I'd be like, yo, here's 150 for the whole time when I'm there. And most of them same dudes, they work.
They work the whole day, bro. They at the pool, they at the club. Like, exactly. You want to sleep?
Yeah, exactly. So I'd be like, yo, like, let me get a drink, let me get this the whole
taking
time.
your order and shit at dinner.
Yo, exactly. So it was crazy. So I was like, yo, now we found a cheat code there. It was like, yo, I get them money, boom. I was getting drinks whole trip.
I think traveling is the best way to spend your money, honestly, because you'll never regret it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just by luck had a shit trip, like horrible luck on a trip. But all in all, especially like going on trips and what I like to do, I know he hates it. He fucking hates it. But like if you travel, like try to go into like the real nitty gritty and learn some stuff about where you're traveling. Like I know when I was telling you about like Europe and shit, you like, I don't want to see that bullshit.
Yeah, I don't like Europe.
But like, it's cool like to learn that shit and kind of compare and contrast like how we live compared to them and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I was baking a cake in Europe, man. This girl had me on 3 excursions a day. We was learning every fucking thing. I did London, Paris, Barcelona, and Rome. Went through the whole thing. Bro. I'm in the basement at the damn the thing where they fight at. What's it called?
The Coliseum.
I'm at the Coliseum in the basement with a line. Bro, we did it all, bro. We on boat joints. I'm waving at people. They over there like
see, my thing is that's dope when you doing stuff like that. See, I don't like walking around and just be looking at buildings. Oh, this was a building. That's me. I'm a like jumping out of airplane type person. Like I like doing shit, zip lining through here, doing the water, the boats, all this crazy shit. But me just be walking around.
Well, that's fun too.
This was that. Man, I don't care about none of that shit.
It was one of them churches over there that had like the most steps, and like everybody was trying to get the steps and go to the top. Yeah. They had like the gargoyle statues. It was so dope. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But it was so many people that weren't in shape enough to make the steps.
Make it.
But back then, ain't no elevator, so if you ain't making it up, you gotta turn back around and go down. Like you gotta hit these steps, baby. Like you know what I mean? Once we got to the top, they had something that could bring you back down. But
oh wow,
you know what I mean? But it was nice over there, man. Like it was cool, but I totally understand because you would hate to go on vacation and then be tired when you get back. So now you need a vacation from your vacation. You're tired.
I feel that, yeah. I don't want to like load up on tour guides and shit like that. Like, don't get me wrong, but I want to like learn a little bit about the city or learn a little bit about the country. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of, you could soak in a little bit of their knowledge and kind of soak in how they might be living culturally and kind of get an idea. Because then when you come home, you kind of start seeing things and you're like, man, we're focused so much on this. Kind of like what you said. Over there, there was no elevators and shit like that. So I don't know if you noticed, like when you were in Europe, there really ain't that many fat people out there.
No, they on
like,
the foot. They
they're
eating
all
baguettes
on
and
foot.
yeah, they eating way healthier than we eating over here. They're not eating that BS. But like, when I was in Brazil, we thought it was smart to, the Christ the Redeemer statue. You know what I'm saying? We hiked it.
You hiked that?
Through the woods.
What the hell?
Yeah, we did not have, I'm in Vans. Like, you know what I'm saying? We did not have the proper stuff. So, but we did it. But, you know what I mean? We fucking had blisters. We was sore shit the next day, bro. We were shot.
Wow. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But it was a time. That's something we could say.
You
like,
did.
We did.
That's
we had 2 tour guide
there.
people. Yeah, they did it.
That's
they was
crazy.
like, we did this like twice a day. I'm like, yo, y'all in hella shape. Like, you know what I mean? So we hiked that shit out. That was a good time. I love, like, I've been scuba diving.
That's something I would love to do, man. Hike that up there. That's
lit. You know what I'm saying? I did the skydiving shit. I'm never doing that shit again. Like,
why? You ain't fuck with it?
It's dumb as hell, bro. My lips are big. You know what I'm saying? Anytime they open that door in the air and tell you swing your legs out, I'm like, out the airplane? Like, you know what I mean? They be like, swing your legs out. I'm like, bro, they count to 3. Don't make it to 3 because they know you're going to flinch up. They get to 2.
See, nowadays,
my top lip was up here, bro, because of the wind. I had to cut out the video. I had to cut that part. I'm like, I can't put that on that.
That's how mine is. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, people don't understand, like, you can't breathe when you up there. You coming down, you understand? Because that's what they say. A lot of people pass out because that you hit that wind, man.
I'm looking down like this. He's like, chin up, bitch. Like, I told you the proper form.
But now they said skydiving is like super cheap to do because you just have to take a Boeing jet.
I can't do shit like that no more anyway, guys. My life insurance doesn't cover it. That shit on the life insurance. Like,
I've been skydiving, so I don't know.
I like it.
I'm not really.
I think it was dope. It's a good. It's an experience. That's like once or twice in your lifetime, and you good. That's it. But with my next thing, I definitely want I want a bungee jump.
Hold on, let me ask you something. When you skydived, right? How does that work? Do you had a dude right behind you?
There you go.
Yeah, he was back. Yeah, top back.
And what he was like, what he was saying, what he whispered.
Whispering shit. Yeah, it's gonna be okay.
Yo, you got this. I believe in you, T. Yo, you be believing in so many people that it's this time I'm gonna believe in you. That's it.
He be talking you through it, huh?
Nah.
He's like, breathe.
That's how it be though. But I was, you know what I mean? I was heavier. You know what I mean? I went with somebody else, like they was doing flips and shit and all that. And since I'm like the girl, she was like light, so they could do more shit. Like, you know what I mean? I was 220.
Yeah.
Like, so really every pound over 200, they make you pay an extra for. You know what I mean? So the dude that was on my back paw, probably like a $170. You know what I mean? $175. So I'm like, all right, man, just get us safely. And then he scared me because he was like, when we land,
put your feet up. He gonna tell you if you're gonna slide or you're gonna have to run while you still doing that shit.
Because if you don't have your feet up,
you're gonna just bust your ass.
You ain't got the abdominal strength. No, fuck bust your leg. You're gonna break your legs. Your legs could topple up under you.
Yeah,
And then people break their legs that way.
So they gonna tell you.
Bro, we landed that motherfucker. My legs like this.
Yeah, I know.
I said, bitch, you ain't about to get these legs.
Yeah, for real. That's what you do.
I got the video. My legs were so far in the air, bro. I was scared. I was like, fuck that. As soon as he said I could break them legs, I said, nah. Not on my watch.
I'm going to try one day. I don't know. My girl keeps trying to get me to do that shit. I'm like, I don't know.
Man,
I was like, don't you want to just go to that place in Davie, you know, the indoor gym?
Yeah, take her on a helicopter ride or something, man. That shit on, what's the site called?
We did that shit in Miami. And then
I did the helicopter joint.
I did that in Miami, and I did that shit in Hawaii. We did one in Hawaii.
Oh, that's probably fire.
Oh, like we did that shit over the fucking volcanoes and shit.
Yeah, I like that.
That shit was no joke. You understand? I mean, you high. That had like a. I was like, yo.
You're like, yo.
That shit was crazy. You so high, yo, because my girl was throwing up and everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. I'd be like, hey, we ain't going nowhere else.
Yeah.
This your last time.
This your last time.
Don't ask me to do no more adventurous shit.
This shit was dope.
You are not adventurous, babe. So. Let's take your ass back to the resort.
It's clean though. Them shit's so quick though, man. It's quick. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But that was when it was quick, but it wasn't too quick, yo. That shit, we went high. Flew over the island and we went over the volcano, did all this shit. It was definitely worth it, yo. I was like, wow, it was definitely worth it. It was cost some money, but you know.
It's all about the experience.
Yeah, that's where I was just getting at from the whole traveling thing. It's just like everything is experiences. I think like getting back to where we were talking about like materialistic and shit, that shit comes and goes. When you buy clothes, it's trendy, then it's not, it's out of style. You buy a car, it's dope. Right now. Everything's Chrome Heart, this Chrome Heart, that. You buy a nice Range Rover when it's nice today. And then in 5 years, it loses half its value. You know what I'm saying? So
heavy work.
I always advise people traveling. You'll always get your money's worth. That's probably the best shit you could do. But man, I definitely want to appreciate you, T, for coming out here.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you
showing love to the pod.
Thank you, man.
You got anything you want to plug or anything like that coming out? New?
Check out the Real Talk Pill Talk podcast. Check out the new web series, guys. You're in the acting, you're in the short films. The Barry web series that's there. I got something new coming on the main channel, so that'll be exciting as well. So stay tuned for that, and just stay connected, man. There's new stuff going on all the time. Wherever you're at in the world, hope you're blessed, hope you're healthy. Wish you the best. All love. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. And then make sure, obviously, you guys subscribe and follow our channel, The Successful Failures. Make sure you guys are subscribing, liking, commenting. Any engagement really helps the channel grow. So please do that. Like, subscribe. What do the kids say? Smash the like button. Whatever you got to do, man. That shit definitely helps us out. We're really trying to get you a new episode every Monday. That's trying to be the goal for the day. So we're going to stay busy, keep pushing content for you guys. So like I said, appreciate you coming out, bro.
Yeah. Thank you.
T, you got anything else you want to say, Terrell?
Yeah, man. We said everything we had to say.
All right, man. So until next time, guys, peace.
Peace.